Hey everyone, I'm here. All right. Hey Duncan. Hey Nova. Welcome in. Hi Duncan and Adele. How are you? So I'm kind of going live a little bit like 100% prepared. I'm not 100% prepared. I was in another stream and she said, "Hey Supreme, go live and I will raid you." Um, so we're gonna have some company. So I decided today that we're going to do some stamping and I'm going to really try my coloring. And I'm sure you guys can hear her stream. Give me a sec here. Let me just mute. There we go. I'll let her know we're here and we're waiting. Oops. There we go. You're at your parents' house, so you can't listen to stream. You'll be lurking. All right. I will. Just send Adele a message. There we go. Nova. Couldn't hear her stream. I couldn't hear anything that happened in the last 40 seconds because you were muted and didn't realize. Well, welcome in now. I hope you can hear me now. So I have been, this morning, I've been experimenting a little bit with my markers. I stamped up some stuff yesterday and I started coloring on stream and I was like, I need to practice before I do this in front of an audience. So this morning I got my markers together and I switched from yesterday I was using water-based markers and you still can't hear me, Nova. Yeah, so I switched from water-based markers. I didn't care for them very much. These are the ones I did yesterday. Let me see. With the water-based and they don't blend very much. And actually, this green here was tearing my paper. I guess the water in them is just tearing it up. It looks cute, but you can feel that it tore it up. So after stream, I took out my where is it? I took out my alcohol markers, and I did a bird, and I did a flower, and they tend to blend a little better. And so I decided this morning, okay, I'm going to do this again because I think I can do this. And so I've been coloring this morning a little bit. And I started on this one. So I've got my little watermelon and my palm tree that I'm going to finish up today, just now. And then I did these. So these are kind of cute. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I put shimmer on some of them. I've got a little shimmer thing. And so I think I'm doing not too bad with the markers and the coloring. I think I can make this work. So I decided I'm going to Karastine is raiding with a party of 5. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much. Oh, party of 7 viewers and a party of 5. Welcome in. I'll get a shout out. Oh, Karastine is a card maker and a colorer as well. Hey, welcome, surprise! Long time no see, Frith. Yes, thank you so much for coming in and staying for the raid. I have some of my people here. I've got Nova, who's for the first time viewer. It's a big surprise. I was just showing them some of the coloring I did this morning. So I think I'm doing not too bad for a newbie. I added some glitter. I have very cheap markers. So I think I'm doing fairly well with the supplies I do have. I don't want to buy Copic markers unless I'm going to enjoy coloring, which I have been. I have so many supplies of so many things that I just want to. You were talking about that earlier today about justifying and being accountable for what you own and using it. So I went out last year, I think it was, and I bought these. I got them at the dollar store. They're like super cheap markers, but they work. What art do I do normally? Painting? No, actually, I'm not much of a painter. Um, but I can show you I've got 2 cards. I make cards more so than anything else, but I try to use different mediums. I try to experiment with different mediums. So this is a card that I made a couple of streams ago, just plain. Yeah, you have to use up your supplies, and I have so many supplies. Like I went shopping again the other day and bought more supplies, so I've got to use them. So this is a card I made. My mom made a card and posted it in our Discord. Actually, I posted it in our Discord for her. But I've got Discord if you'd like to join. The one thing about my Discord is I don't have it set up very well. So what I have to do is uh, I have to manually give you access to the other channels. So when you first come in, you only see chitter chatter or chit chat. But as soon as stream ends, I'm going to give you access to all the channels. So hope to see you guys all in Discord. Um, and you're not supposed to hoard the supplies. I've been doing it wrong. Oh, no, no, no. So yesterday um I showed a little bit of my process with my hoarding. I tend to buy 2 of everything that I buy just in case they run out, because then if they run out of something and I want to go back and get it, then they don't have it. So what I do, so these are some of the stickers I purchased the a couple of days ago. And what I do is the minute I get them home, so where is there? So I have 2 sheets of these. So the minute I get them home, what I do is I write 1 of 1 and or sorry, 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So this will go in my stash that stays out all the time. And then this one goes in my box of extras. And then when I'm using this and I see, oh, look, I only have 1 of these, I can look on the back and go, no, I have another sheet in my box. And then I can go in my box and go find my other sheet. So I do that for everything I bring in. That way, because my craft idea is very, very small, or my crafting area is quite small. I only have a counter with 2 cupboards, and then I have 4 or 5 drawers to put stuff in. And then I have a table that I've taken over to do my actual crafting on. So, I mean, I say it's small. It's probably bigger than a lot of people have, but I do have so much stuff. Like it's not even funny how much I have. So yeah, that's my system. And then like if you look on here, for instance, my tape, my glue, my runner tape, um, 4 of 8. So I've got 8 of these. That means I've got 4 in my stash and I've got this one on hand and I've already used 3. So it's a system that works for me. I love it. And it, I don't have to keep going through my supplies to know what I have and what I don't have. And then I have another online system that I'm going to do a stream on to show. And what I do with that is I take my stamp sets, and I always use this. It's amazing. I love it because then you don't have, because what happens with the little space that I have, I tend to have to take out like 5 things to get to the one thing I need because I've got, boxes or little organizers piled on top of each other. So that way I can just keep the bare minimum out and then go and get my extras as I need them. And I don't have to constantly go through everything. So what I do for my stamps is I take them and I put them on here, which has like crafting seems to be all in inches. We use the metric system in Canada, but everything seems to be in inches. So I take a photo of it on here, and then I upload the photo into, it's called Airtable. And then what I do is I am able to gauge the size of my stamps. So I say, okay, there's a 2x2 stamp on this set, a 1x1, a 1x2. And then I would put keywords in. So roses, um, maybe grunge, foliage, key, butterfly, gears, steampunk, anything that I think this could be used for. I type in keywords, and then when I want to make a steampunk card, I can click, just punch in steampunk, and every stamp set that I have that has something that I've decided could be in a steampunk build, or, you know, project will come up, and then I know what sets to go look at. So I love that system too. So I'm going to show that on stream one day, how I set that up, because I got some new stamps that I've got to add in anyways. So yeah, so that's one thing I do. And then this is another card I made the other day. It's called Airtable. So it's an online thing that you sign up for. It's free. They do have a paid version that gives you more options. But the really nice thing about that is too is I can be in a store and I can just, it's not an app, it's actually online. I can go into this program and then I can look, do I own this yet or do I not? Or you can actually say, you can put in that you've got 5 of them. Say it was for, I don't know, like the runner tape. I can put in all my supplies if I wanted to, and then I can put the number of supplies I own, and then I can say, okay, I'm going to go take a look. Yeah, I've got 3 of those, so maybe I should grab another, or whatever the case may be. So because what happens is sometimes I see things and I like them, and then I don't remember if I purchased them or if I just wanted to purchase them. So I think we might have spoke about this already. Yeah, I think we may have. I think I might have mentioned it in your stream a couple of weeks ago. I know I mentioned it in my stream. I don't know if you happened to catch, I don't think you did catch one of my VODs, but yeah. So that, and here's the card I made on a whim the other day. So last week I did an unboxing of some stuff I bought, and I cut out with my brand new manual cutter some gears, and then we turned it into a card. So this gearing was white, or sorry, actually it was lilac. I cut it out of a scrap paper. It was lilac, and then I grunged it up and antiqued it with some ink, and then I stamped this out from one of my sets, and then put it together, and I've got a vintagey looking grungy card. So that's another one of the cards I made on stream. And so today, what I want to do, you kind of inspired me. I've been kind of rummaging through my markers and just, testing over and over again the same color. So we're going to stamp out some stuff. I've got some stuff here. Thank you for the follow, Frith. Thank you so much. The cog card. Thank you. Hey, William, how are you doing? Welcome back. I love the cog card too. I've made a few. I don't have them on hand. I've given them away. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. There's some things I forgot. I wanted to put some heat embossing on it to make it like shine and shimmer, really stand out. Actually, not shine and shimmer, make it shine. But I forgot. But that's okay, because I can just do this again and change what I want to change, right? So what's happening today is I am going to, I was a little bit inspired, and I'm going to do some coloring. And I've got a couple of stamps here, so I couldn't decide. So I want to do something whimsical. I've got a couple of stamps here that I've pulled out that might end up going with a whimsical feel. And then while I was looking through my stamps, I found, so these are kind of, I've got a bunch of these you know, doodle type things. So I think these could be really fun to color in and cut out and make something. So these doodly ones. The butterflies are lovely. I know, I love them. Which ones? These ones, right? Where are they? These ones. This one, the butterfly? Or the other? Oh, these one. This one. Yes. Yes. That I've never used. I haven't used, I've used this stamp set. I've used this stamp. I may have used these cogs, but I haven't used anything else that I've pulled out. So this will be fun. A lot of these were my grandmother's. When she passed away, I got a lot of her stamps. So these are actually all my grandmother's. So I've got this that I thought could be really cute. And this. And this. And then while I was looking through those, then I remembered a card that I saw with fairies on it. And I thought, oh, that's right. I wanted to make one of those. So I pulled them out and I thought those could go cute with the fairies. And then, of course, we're going to need, if we're going to do silhouette fairies, we may need some silhouette trees and stuff for the back. And then just some other little whimsically. And then once I got to the fairies, I found this and loved that. And I was like, okay, and now we're back into grungy type stuff. So I've got tons of stuff to keep us busy. We're just going to keep working. This is actually the first thing I pulled out. Like Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, with the circles. I know. I love it. I really want to. I don't know what we're going to do, but we are going to stamp and color and we're going to put something together. Hey, Just Loopy, how you doing? Welcome in. So many ideas. And that's my problem. I have too many ideas and then I don't know where to go. So we're going to put these ones aside. I think we're going to, you know, I think I did not too bad. They're cute. And what we're going to do to start off, because I'm a little bit tired of taking a marker and putting it down and taking a marker and the same color. And so we're going to just make one of these little quick. Not going to be super nice. More just for me for reference for today and maybe a little bit in the future. And then I'll plan something out a little bit better later. But while we're chit-chatting at first, so little desk space. I know, right? I need an entire, I actually have a folding table that I pulled out of my kitchen and it's now behind me because I need somewhere to put all the overflow. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll just kind of group our things together, and I really should have wore my glasses. Wow, not all of them have colors, like numbers. Some of them have names on them. I can't see those. What was I thinking? We'll call that 308 because I think that's what that says. And these I noticed dry very, very different. I guess that's an alcohol marker thing, right? Oh, there, that's a nice number to see. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time with this. I just want to get a rough idea of what we're working with. So we can start stamping up some stuff and coloring. Because I was going back and I was, oh, which marker did I just use? And these are like super cheap. I still have the cases for them. I either got 6 or 8 for like $3 or $4. This one's just called Purple. Purple something. And this one looks blue, but it's actually purple. Like a deep. Oh, it is blue, purple, kind of blue. Oh, it looks very blue on screen. Very, very blue. Oh, maybe it's this one that I was thinking of. I know there's one of the blues that actually was quite purpley. Like I said, I don't want to bore you guys with this, so I'm going to try to get this done as fast as possible. And then we'll get some stamping happening, and then we'll see if we can put together something on a whim here. And, oh yeah, this one. It looks like a little bit bluish, but it's quite slate gray. Color charts are so pretty and useful until one marker runs out of ink, and then there's a process. Yeah, well, these ones aren't refillable, so the entire process will be thrown in the garbage. And then as I get rid of these, I bought Copic markers for my daughter for Christmas one year. And I was hoping to be able to try them out, but that didn't happen. They're at her place, but she's in architecture school, so she needs she needs good coloring markers and stuff. So not boring, interesting prep process. Well, thank you very much. I lurked. I don't remember if I was able to say hello the other day. Billiam, I lurked in one of your streams quickly. I know that for a fact. There's a lot of times that I am looking through streams and my hubby's watching TV or whatever, so I can't have the sound on all the time. But I did stop in for sure the other day. I think it was Sunday last weekend, possibly. I know it was the day after you came into my stream. You were streaming. Oh, this one's just called Blue. Oh, I see why there's two words. Now that I can read this a little bit, this one's blue and bleu, and then the other one must be purple and violet. So actually, let's get a shout out for Billiam as well. And if you just came in, Luli, hello. Thank you for the follow, Nova. Hello, Luli. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. I generally stream Tuesdays and Saturdays, still learning how to follow chat and manage to fail every time. Well, you know what? It is a process to get used to. I think part of it, I'm a teacher and I did virtual online learning for, a better part of 2 years. So I got used to doing stuff and having to read and listen and stuff. And I also moderate chats. So for streamers, for actually, if anyone here, um, most of the people that know me already know Bruno. But if anyone's into Minecraft, Bruno's very entertaining if you like Minecraft. Making color spreadsheet thingies. Yes, I am, Lily. We're going to do some coloring, and I got kind of tired of shuffling my markers around over and over and over again, trying to figure them out. So I decided, hey, let's get this chart done. And then I think I've done a chart already, but I don't know. I don't know where it would be. Hey, Nia! Oh my goodness, all of my streamer friends are coming in. So Nia plays Minecraft as well, and she has videos up on YouTube. Nia is part of First Craft. Enjoy your lurk, Nova. Thanks for stopping in. I hope to see you again. Oh, did I say Luli? You know what? Oh, I did say Nia. Luli has streamed. You are definitely a friend, Luli. There, Lily, if you decide that you're going to do the stream again. I said all my streamer friends. You don't want to stream? Well, you got a shout out now anyways, Lily. I think you should stream. Oh, you don't like talking to people. I've seen silent streams. Yeah, no, you're one of my friends, Lily. Yeah, so Nia plays Minecraft as well. She plays on First Craft SMP with me and Ship, who is my hubby. And there are 12 of us that play together and do Minecraft streams and YouTube videos. And there's a bunch of them. Actually, in about 10 minutes, there'll be the automated. Shout outs for all of my First Craft people. So if you're into Minecraft at all, you can click on any one of them. I highly recommend them all. Um, Billiam says, I say this, my streams are top secret and I don't like people. Is it too peoply outside for you? It is the first actually it's the first 1.1 1.18 I don't think we had the .1, but 1.18 server ever. Yes. It is the first SMP. It's the number 1 SMP. So, because Ship is there. So, and Supreme got pushed into streaming because of first SMP. So I started out as a Minecraft streamer. So I started playing Minecraft about a year ago, and I watched Minecraft before even ever playing it. And Ship opened up the SMP and I joined. I was a non streamer, and he bought me a better gaming laptop so that I could stream. And one day he said, okay, you're going live, and that's it, that's all. And so I went live, and I've done a few Minecraft streams, but my passion has always been doing crafting streams. This is something I've wanted to do forever. Hello, hello, welcome in. Erin, I can't say the whole name. Is Aaron okay? Aaron or Aaron? I'm really, really bad at reading names. I'm so horrible at it. Hello, welcome in. Yes, you did come in with Kirstine. You were AFK? Well, I'm happy you're here now. We're just doing a quick color chart. And then we're going to start doing some real stuff, giving a little background on my streaming experience. So I've done, I think, 5 or 6 streams in Minecraft. And then the one day I told Ship, I said, I'm going to set up a craft stream. And I've been doing a lot of those ever since. So I do want to try to get one Minecraft stream in a week, maybe Monday Minecraft. Because I do enjoy it. It's such a different atmosphere. I love doing these crafting streams, Luli. You're on Twitch by accident. How did you get here, Billiam? This one's called Vire. That's odd. I don't think you've seen me stream Minecraft. Maybe once. I don't think you've seen me stream Minecraft either, actually, to tell you the truth. Maybe. I streamed I streamed for about 3 weeks, at least once or twice a week. But my confidence in Minecraft isn't very high because I'm still fairly new. And I did 3 streams where it was almost doing the exact same thing every stream, working in my trading hall and mining. And I thought, people are going to get tired of this. I need to actually do something. And until I do something, I'm going to stick with the crafting. I can't read that. Leather? Let's call it leather. We're guessing words this morning. Or this afternoon, I guess. So you don't remember, no, seriously, longtime viewer, then discovered I could stream from Procreate on an iPad directly. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. That made me think of first time caller, long time listener. I can't remember the Bob and Tom, was it? Show? I don't know if that anybody knows what that is. I never watched it. my ex-husband did, and I listened to a few little things that was on the radio. It wasn't watch, it was the radio. Um, do you think you stopped by once? You need to try Minecraft so you can appreciate Minecraft streamers better. Yeah. Um, have you ever so you haven't ever played Minecraft before, Billiam? You started playing Minecraft 2 years ago, and it's a lot of fun. I only just started. Oh, maybe on The Simpsons you've heard that phrase? I know that, it was a there was a radio show, and it's like a spoof on stuff, and, anyways, that's what the caller it was the same caller every time, but he would say, "First time caller, long time listener," and he'd have a problem, and they were often not appropriate problems, so I can't even give you an example, but, he wasn't the brightest person, he was very funny. We're at the end, guys. Burke, I missed your go live message. Oh, you're here now though, Burke. Welcome in. Burke is another one of my first crafters. It was getting a little quiet in here, Burke. I'm glad you came in. My house was so quiet. Please give Burke a follow too if you like Minecraft at all. Uh, you have to lurk while you make lunch and shovel Canada though. Oh, you got a lot of snow. Aw. My English is so good today. Excuse my grammar, I'm tired. I didn't even notice, Luli. Berkey lurkey. Where Canada means snow. Yes, of course. Canada's snow is a four-letter word in Canada. You like Lego. Always a bit confused which platform you should try on because they have different servers and themes. For Minecraft, you mean? Yeah. My dad even bought me a book about Minecraft because he assumed I would play. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of actually, if you start watching some of the streamers and you're interested, some of them have community servers too that you could join once you already know the community. So, um, that's another way you could go in, or you could just download Minecraft and go on a single world. I learned a lot playing single world. I joined so for Mother's Day, I think it was. Ship just all of a sudden said, "Here, I bought you Minecraft, and you're now on." Subscriber SMP, which is Cub fans subscriber, and he's a hermit. If you're if you know anything about Minecraft at all. Um, oh, this one is green too. I'll call it bright green. Oh, maybe that's why the other one was called Vire and this one is green. But yeah, so he threw me in and I said, "Oh, you're throwing me into a big pond with or I'm a little fish in a big pond with big fish." But the communities are really, really good. I had a lot of people that helped me out, and Burke and Ship used to supreme proof everything for me so that I wouldn't die because I used to die all the time. Safe community. I like the sound of that. Also, I play a lot of solo games, so maybe that's an option too. Yeah. So I was thrown into the Cubscriber, and then I because I mod for Bruno, he started his own SMP for the community, and I mod there as well. And I started playing there, and there was a little bit of downtime for a bit, so I opened up a single player world, and I felt a lot more comfortable, and I took a lot more chances in, and I learned a lot more. Right now, I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from Minecraft. I played it way too much, and now I'm kind of overwhelmed with it. But yeah, yeah, playing alone sometimes in your world really helps you learn. Burke says, to be fair, snow is a four-letter word in English. Yes, it is, and that's why I say it but what I mean is that's the only four-letter word Canadians say because we don't say bad words. I find a lot more fun with other people, but you can definitely learn a lot from solo. Yeah, it is really great to have a lot of people there. You can lean on each other, you can work together, you can, play together, and it is a lot of fun. But I really did learn to take more risks while I was alone because nobody was there to judge me if I died. Mind you, nobody was there to save my stuff either, which was kind of good because if I died somewhere, I had no choice but to put on my big girl pants and go save my gear before it all despawns. So, and I did put my big girl pants on a lot of times, and I gained a lot of confidence. You learned a lot watching Etho and Impulse. Yes, I started watching Etho and Impulse also. SMP is a multiplayer server. That's right. Yeah, Billiam. Are bad words only 4 letters? Not really, but so there's some links to some of my socials. Um, Discord and First Craft Discord, which is the Minecraft, and First Craft Twitter, and my link tree with all of my socials if anyone's interested. So SMP is survival. Yes, survival multiplayer. There are also creative multiplayer servers where you play in creative mode. Speedrunners make me giggle because as soon as you know what's going on, they use bizarre shortcuts. Oh, yes, I know. And you know what? I don't even understand all of the principles of the game. I really don't. Um, when I started watching Minecraft, I was watching for the people themselves, the people in chat, the streamer themselves, and the interaction. I didn't understand the game at all. Um, so Burke says, no, Luli, but a lot of common swears have 4 letters. So to say something is a 4-letter word means you shouldn't say it. Like bedrock is a 4-letter word around here. Yeah, I don't play bedrock. I tried once. All right, so we are ready. We've got all of our colors ready. And so I am going to, I'm not so innocent that I didn't know that, Burke. Ludley was being funny. So I'm going to take out my stamping platform here. And Luli is purest of heart, though. Everyone in the communities that I hang out with are amazing and pure and good. So let's start with, I really do want to do something with this today, hopefully. Oh, you love my nails? Thank you. Thank you for the lurk, Burke. I lost one nail, though. It broke. It broke just before stream the other day, and I tried to keep it, and I couldn't. But it broke so far down. My skin is exposed. You know what? Maybe let's... Oh, you know what? We all love these butterflies, right? I think maybe these butterflies would be a good... And there was another butterfly. Let's do butterflies. Oh, these ones don't really have coloring spots. Okay, so let's start with butterflies for coloring. I think that would be a good place to start. And then I think I'm going to move on to some of these doodle flowers. And then I've got some little doodly flowers here too, so. You've always wanted to know what those were for. Oh, what were for? They're real nails. They're my real nails, and they're kind of short right now. This one's like long, but no, there are my real nails. But I've started painting them, and since I've been painting them, they're a little more brittle. So I couldn't grow my nails at all. And then about 3 years ago, just all of a sudden they grew and they didn't stop growing. Yeah, they're kind of short. Like this one's shorter than usual. This one's really short, of course, because I broke it, but. Oh, the transparent butterflies. Oh, yeah, so these are transparent stamps. So there's different kind of stamps. There are these clear stamps. And then there are, and this is the first time I've ever used it. Like I said, I haven't used any of these, so a little bit tough to get it off the first time. Oh, I thought I ripped it. Yeah, so there's these clear stamps, and when you use clear stamps, you need to have a foam underneath them. And then there are also, I don't have any of the other kind of stamps out right now, but there are these kind of stamps that actually have a foam. There's actually a foam on them already, so you don't need a foam. Yeah, they're like a jelly. I can't remember what they're called. They're, oh, are they silicone stamps? I don't remember what they're called. And then there's stamps on blocks, which I don't have any here with me. They're in the other room. But those are like, what teachers used to have where they're on like a little wooden thing. So I've got some of those too. So what we do is we just take this, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up coloring this and cutting it out. So we're just going to use a scrap piece of paper that I cut yesterday. A lot of crafting things are not popular where you live. Oh, the stamp. Yeah. Sometimes in chat there ends up being like a couple of conversations going on at once, and I know when I'm in chat typing, I can follow the conversations, but the streamers can't always follow properly. You have stumps for nails? Yeah, it's like a silicone. There's a special name for it. Any of my crafting people would be so embarrassed that I don't know what they're called. I know there's polymer stamps, there's silicone stamps, there's do any of these? No, none of them say what kind of stamps they are. Yeah, they just say clear stamps. That's all they say. So we're going to use this. We're going to pick it up. And this tool, what it does is these magnets are so strong. So I showed this before in stream, but these magnets are so strong that they actually magnetize through my hand. So if you see me struggling trying to pick these up, you'll know why. And then when they actually pinched me the other day, when they pinch really hard. So I usually only use one, and I've put washi tape on it so that it's easier to pick up. But they hold them in place, and the idea behind that is you can stamp, and if it doesn't ink down properly, you can just restamp it in the exact same place. So it's a bit scary in craft stores, says Billiam, because you can ask about something that these stamps, like these stamps things, and you don't know if the shop owner is going to try to sell you a whole bunch of accessories. Yeah, they're super magnets for sure. Actually, I get that in like garages and stuff with anything that's, geared for men. I'm quite knowledgeable, or used to be more knowledgeable in vehicles and maintenance and stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I hit my mouse and I almost ended stream. That was almost a disaster. Let's just put our mouse over here. There we go. Yeah, so I'm quite knowledgeable in vehicles, but a lot of times when I go into a place, there's, some of the people try to dupe me a little on stuff. Are those the magnets that came with the stamp platform? Yes, they are the magnets that came with the stamp platform. They don't stay in place. Oh. So these ones here are long ones. My old stamping platform, which was just a platform that I got at Walmart, and now I don't know where the stamps went. I just picked them up. I had them a minute ago, and when I was showing you guys how I measure my stamps, and I put them down. Where did they go? They're just round stamps. So I had a meeting with my daughter yesterday, and she's working on my emotes. And one of my emotes that's coming is called Lost, because Supreme gets lost in Minecraft and Supreme loses her supplies in the craft room. So we're getting a lost emote. A meeting sounds professional. I know, right? She's in Montreal, which is quite far away from me. So we actually we had a Discord live meeting and talked about some of my emotes and talked about her little business adventure that she's starting on. And okay, well, I can't find them, but they're just round little ones. And those ones broke really easily. And if they snap together, they do break easily, but they stay in place. Um, so, but yeah, is it because they're not strong enough? They don't stay in place, is what you mean? Um, oh, my daughter is definitely a girl boss. Definitely. I made her for her one of her birthdays. I made her a little um, sign to put on her desk at school that says, "I'm not, I'm not boss. I'm not bossy. I have leadership qualities." But she is definitely bossy in a good way. Hey, Satan, welcome in. We are going to do some stamping and coloring and try to put a card together on a whim. And we're going to make a whimsical themed card, we think. And I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. So, what I was doing, you guys saw me rubbing the stamp. It's a brand new stamp. So, it needs to be seasoned. So, you rub it so that some of the oils from your fingers go on it, and then it collects the ink better. But also, too, what you can do is you can put down this clear, this is clear ink. It's Versamark, and it's very sticky. It's to make embossing powder stick to it, which I think we should emboss. I should show you guys how that works today. I think we're going to do an embossing with this. So we'll do an embossing thing here. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so then once you've used the stamp a couple of times, the ink sticks really well. Not stinks, sticks. But I can see here it's bubbling up a bit. You're getting ready for work? Well, thank you for being here while you're getting ready for work. Some stamps may be too sticky, maybe, so when I lift the lid, it removes the paper and the magnet a bit. Possibly, but I would think more your magnets might not be strong enough, because I've had some stuff stick pretty well. We're going to make sure we apply enough pressure here. And see, like it didn't stamp down very well here, so we're going to re-ink it. But because nothing's moved, we're going to be able to re-stamp right directly on that same image. And it's going to be all nice and good. Good morning, Capsicle. I was just talking about you. I didn't call you bossy at all. Capsicle is my daughter. It's a lot more detailed than you thought. So I was talking about the meeting we had yesterday, Capsicle, and I think it was Luli that said girl boss. And I said, oh, she's definitely a girl boss. She's bossy. I mean, leader. She's a leader. Yes, this is the girl boss daughter. This is the architect daughter. So we've got our two architect students here. There we go. That's nice and crisp. Yes, she is the architect. So she is doing her master's in architecture right now. And Luli, you're in your 4th year, right? Luli. Yeah, I think Luli's 1 year behind you, Cap. And it's fun because you guys are in in your 3rd year. Okay. Oh, your 3rd bachelor year. Yeah, because I think yours works different from ours. Like, Cap had to do 4 years and then bachelor, right, Cap? Like, you're in your 5th year of studies? You're struggling a bit, Luli? It's not easy. It's very, very, very demanding. But it's fun to see that, like, I haven't seen a lot of your projects, Luli, but you've talked about some of them, and it's just fun to see that, um, you guys aren't in the same country at all. You're way overseas, and even still, some of the projects that you have are very similar, which is really neat. For your bachelor's plus 2 years of master's. Yeah, you're on your 5th year of studies, which is most of it is a placement, right? Like, you're doing an 8-month placement right now, which will be your 5th. Oh, so you're both in your master's then, even though you've got different amounts of years. No, I've seen Cap struggle with time. It's a protected title. Okay, so 2-year internship before you could really be an architect. Okay. Come to Canada to do your master's. There, I think we only need, oh, don't put it down on your ink pad, Supreme. We'll do 2. And, oh, you know what I should have done? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 1 more. I know it's very expensive to be an international student, to come to Canada to study, or to go anywhere, actually. Capsicle says if you finish your master's degree and you still have to complete hours before you can write the big test to be an architect, the hours amount to roughly 2 years. Oh my goodness. And Luli's thinking of going to England or Scotland and maybe Scandinavia to finish her master's. Okay, so we are going to we're going to heat emboss that, because I think that could be really cool and it'd be nice and easy to color. So what you have to do to heat emboss is you first have to take this little pouches full of powder, anti-static powder. So you have to put that down to make it anti-static, because the little plastic balls that you're going to pour on here are going to be staticky. And we're going to stamp it down in the black ink. I could stamp it in that clear stuff, but I'm going to do it in black anyways. So, we'll do a stamp here. Luli, you have no idea. I have so many things because I enjoy many different mediums. So we're going to stamp this out. Oh, and we could have done a different technique too. I could have done it with the clear. Oh, we're going to need more though. Could have done it with the clear, and then you take ink and you put it over and wherever you put the heat embossing on, so all these black lines would actually be white and then the ink won't stick to it, which is a really cool, it's called ink resist. You're over equipped for craft supplies, says Capsicle. I might be, but I have a lot of different things. Like I have a small set of cheap watercolors and I have a small set of um I have paper quilling that I'm doing. Oh, guys. So we hit 100 followers today. And I have a special project for my 100 followers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that ink set there for 1 second. I am going to, thank you so much, Satan. Thank you so much, Luli. Thank you, Billiam. I'm going to edit this a little bit. First, I'm going to go into my Discord because I put it in my Discord. Oh, you need to prep lunch. Well, enjoy your lunch. What are you going to prep? I'm always curious to know. So if we go into here, I'm going to download this picture and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be inspired to make. Save the image. Sorry, it's saved on my other computer. It's not saved on this one, so I'll have to save it. And then I'm going to add it into the stream for you guys to take a quick look at. And we're going to add an image. I could just like change screens, but I don't really know how to do that without, if you just be patient with me, I will get this done. Filling, here it is. Select. You guys are going to want to see this bigger. So we are going to attempt to make this. So the idea behind it is, yes, ink resist is very cool, Aaron. Oh, those are my, all of my first craft people, for anyone who's interested in following some Minecraft. So this is called paper quilling. And I have the set. I bought it 2 years ago. I haven't used it. I think it's beautiful. I think I should make this bigger for you guys. Paper quilling is just beautiful. It's strips of paper that you curl up. There. And so I'm going to make this, and each one of my followers is going to be either a spiral or a leaf or what I've decided, Capsicle and I decided would be a good thing to do too is rather than making all of these spirals, every once in a while I'm going to put a little flower. So you will either be the petal on a flower or the center of a flower or a spiral or a leaf. And then my 10 original subs are going to be a butterfly. So that'll commemorate my first 100 and my first 10. So that's a project that we're going to start on stream in the next little while. I want to test it out. So on stream, I will test out techniques on how to make all of these different components. And then we're going to move on to making this project. I'm really excited for it. So basically what I'm going to do is this little yellow guy in the bottom here, we're probably going to move the other two in a little bit, and that little yellow guy will move up to the top because there's only 9, and we'll put 2 near the top and we'll figure something out. So yeah, so I'm really excited for that. Very, very excited. There we go. So I think it'll be adorable, and then I can hang it in my craft area. And then from there, I have my redeems or my channel points are bijous. So I think I'm going to try to figure out if I can figure out how to talk, if I can figure out how to make little diamond mini or gems, uh, like origami things, and then collect those as my followers, because I've seen people where they have a little collection of followers, right? I'd like to do that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my right here. Oh, that was a near disaster. Thank goodness it was just paper. So this is my stash of embossing powders. So we're going to do black. I've got 2 black, and I don't know what the difference is. Super fine, and this is just regular. Let's do the super fine. I have clear, but it's really big balls, and it doesn't work on fine details. So now what we do, we take this coffee filter. It can be a piece of paper, but I use... Oh, what's a bijou? A bijou is the French word for gem. So I was saying in one of my streams, one of my first streams, when I'm teaching my little JK students, anytime they speak French to me, I give them an imaginary bijou. I just put my hand out like this, and they put their little hand out, and I drop this little imaginary bijou in their hand, and they get so excited, and they put them in their pockets, and they're encouraged to speak French to me. And my grade 4 students are actually the worst. Madame, I didn't get any bijous today. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's kind of become my thing. And Satan heard that story and put a bijou at my base in Minecraft on Still Alive. We pour that on everywhere. And then I've got a tiny little paintbrush. I can't find my paintbrush. I kept it out specifically for this. You know what the problem is for this is I'm way too short. I can't even see into my little tray that I've got here of supplies. I'm standing on my tiptoes. Okay, well, this will have to do for now. Usually take a little paintbrush, and then if there's any little stray ones, you just kind of shake them off a little bit. Then we put that aside. Do half the people speak French? French is a big thing. There we go. And then the next step is where the magic happens. I just had to plug in my heat gun. Oh. Oh, yeah, Belgium, right. Wallonia and Flanders, French speaking. Ah. So I'm just warming up my heat gun a bit. And then once it's nice and hot, there's actually... I wonder if I can get rid of that. That's actually a little ink spot that got on there. And then this is really satisfying to watch. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up. but it gets all shiny. I don't know if you guys can see how it's all shiny and it's raised now. It's embossed. So that's a fun technique to do too. Put that heat bossing away. And let's get to some coloring. Let's clean up the stamp. Actually, should I stamp now or color now or stamp out? Let's stamp out some more stuff since we've got this all out already. And my day is going by so quickly today because we changed our clocks. And I woke up at about 6:15 this morning, and then Ship told me it's 7:15. I lost a whole hour of my day. Let's get this stamped out. Oh, these are really stuck on there. And like I said, these ones were my grandmother's. These were Nana's. And I don't know like what kind of quality. Forever in Time is kind of a cheap quality. I just want to make sure I don't rip it. Because these feel really thin. Like thinner than those butterflies were. Is that why you were so surprised you got up so early? Yeah, probably. But did it end up being early or did you get up late? Capsicle. Because you actually, if you got up at like 7, it was actually 8. New time. I really wish these weren't so hard to take off the first time. And they probably shouldn't be if they were like the better quality ones. But I only just started stamping not long ago. I was very intimidated by it because I didn't have a stamping platform. And to hold your hand steady and get that stamp down in place and push evenly, I did it a couple of times and I was like, I can't do this. And then when I learned about these stamping platforms, game changer. You got up at 8:30 and usually you're not awake before 9ish on weekends. So did you get up at 8:30 according to your phone this morning? Or did you get up at 8:30 according to your clock and actually it's 9:30? By any definition, it should be illegal to wake up that early on days off. You said yeah, Capsicle, but I don't know. You mean your phone? So like the real new time, 8:30, which would only have been the old 7:30. Went back to bed for an extra hour because 8:30 is not a weekend hour. Yeah, well, you would think 6:30 wasn't a weekend hour either, but there I was awake at 6:15, which ended up being 7:15. I'm going to take all of these off because I think I'm going to stamp out a bunch of them. And then we'll have it done. We can chit chat while we're doing this. Yeah, I am a little crazy. Yesterday I was awake at 5-ish. And I'm on holidays right now. Like I don't even have to work for another couple of days. And I was up that early. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Billiam. I just realized 40 minutes ago you played the boop and none of my sound alerts are set up. And it cost you channel points, I think. Sorry about that. I thought I had them set up, but I don't think they did. You're running away to go do some sketches in a cafe. Ooh la la. In a French cafe? Are you going to do them alone or are you going with a friend? Thanks for stopping in, Cap. You wasted your points. I can give you more points later, William. Or Billiam, sorry, once I figure out how. I will give them back to you. But yeah, I need to set that up to work. Because I don't hear them, and I don't think you guys hear them. I've even tried to set up music so that we've got music to listen to, and that didn't work either. Solo might be joined depending on their schedule. Aha. Well, you enjoy your sketching in your cafe. Your cafes are like bars where you go out to drink, not go for coffee. Really? Cafes are like for quaint little coffee shops. Like Tim Hortons is the main one in Canada. That's just a coffee shop. And then like a cafe would be like a independently owned, more upscale-y place usually. If only I had a tech guy nearby. Yeah, I know. Ship could probably sort this out for me, but he's actually painting right now. He went out to the hardware store to buy a plug and came back with paint and decided to paint our doors and our door trim, and he may even move on to the hallway now. I don't know. He's a funny one, that Ship. You have fun crafting. I will, Capsicle. Some cafes turn into bars here depending on the hour. Oh, okay. There you go. Have fun, Cap. Thanks for stopping in. I'd love to have Tim Hortons, says Luli one day. Um, the Tim Hortons, honestly, coffee at Tim Hortons really depends on where the area you buy it in. And I'm convinced it's based on the amount of chlorine that's in the water to sanitize the water, because the chlorine, like in the next town, they have a lot more chlorine in their water, and the coffee isn't as good as the coffee here. And our water tastes like it doesn't taste very caffeinated, or doesn't taste chlorine at all. It tastes like water, which is nice. And no, he's not painting purple. There was no way. Oh, you changed your color, Luli. You miss being mustard? Your color matched my stream colors, though. So I am doing this, and I did not use my stamp, or sorry, these things, magnets to put this down. I'm not going to be able to restamp this. And I also didn't. Oh, I'm just doing all the things wrong right now. Okay, well, I didn't. Oh, that's a flaw in the paper. There's a little line or something. Okay, we'll just turn that over. That's what we're doing. Because I also didn't anti-static it. You changed it specifically for me. I know, I remember. Apparently, atmospheric pressure and weather can affect coffee taste. Really? A cafe owner told me, barista science or something. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Huh. But yeah, there's another town when I would go to Quebec, like the border of the province, northern part. There was one little town there. I would just rather not have coffee for the road trip than to buy it there because it was so hard to drink, and it was Tim Hortons. But yeah, all coffee tastes like rubbish in the UK. Well, you guys are bigger tea drinkers there, right? Or you are from the UK, right, Billiam, I believe? Yeah, it just tasted like turpentine. It wasn't even enjoyable. So I'm gonna get. Oh, where are my clear? Here. Okay, so this is my clear one. I get it in a bigger bottle, but the beads are actually bigger. You can actually see the size of the beads. So I'm hoping that it'll stamp out nicely so we can do that resist. I don't even remember if yes, I stamped that up. Doing too much talking and not enough concentrating. You are imprisoned in England? Lily says her coffee comes with a hint of turpentine. Speaking of coffee, I went to make a coffee before stream, but my coffee maker wasn't on, so then I asked my daughter to just push the button for me and bring it to me when it was ready, and she didn't. My other daughter. This didn't stamp up very well. Supreme, I'm going to have to lurk and get going on cleaning my apartment before my housemates come home. You made a mess baking cookies. Well, you enjoy cleaning up, and thank you so much, Luli, for stopping in, and thank you for the lurk. I will hopefully be streaming. I'm on holidays, so I'm hoping to get a little bit of streaming in almost every day, anyways, about an hour or two a day. Try to get ahead on some of my little crafting projects that I don't really have planned out yet. But yeah, daughter fail. I'm going to ground her. Not bringing me coffee. What's up with that? There we go. That's stamped out, but it's stamped double. Is it actually lifted up? I wonder if that's what you were talking about with the lifting on your stamping thing. Okay, make some room here. Oh, I think they're talking about my coffee upstairs. I hear my daughter talking. Nope, she's not talking about coffee. All right, we'll grab this, lay out my little coffee filter. Most people just use a sheet of paper. I had coffee filters from way back that were just sitting there getting yellowed and stuff, so I decided to use them for this. You pour it all over. And then it's sticking. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. You guys won't see it until I add ink to it. That's going to be beautiful. Always put this stuff back in the bottle before you decide to use your heat gun or you're going to blow it everywhere. Oh, there's dust on that. And heat gun. Oh, you can see. But now, let's see if I can hold this properly so you guys can actually see the magic happen. I'm just blowing this stuff around. My gun's not hot enough. That's the problem. This is a little awkward. Oh, it's burning my fingers. There we go. Now it's hot enough. Oh. And I'm not fully satisfied with that. Hold on, turn off quickly while this is still hot. There was still a little bit of black in that coffee filter. But I'm hoping to be able to, while this is still hot and sticky, maybe put another layer on here. Did it stick? No. No, none of it stuck. That's okay. But yeah, doesn't that make it nice and shiny? So then what you do is I'm going to stamp out a few more on this. We're going to turn this into a card. I've decided that is part of my plan. We are going to turn this into a beautiful card. I've just got a little vision of it, and we're going to make it happen. So this is going to be our focal point. And we're going to put some more powder down. And we're going to take one of the smaller flowers here, the medium one. And we're going to put it right there. Now this is warped a bit from the heat, but that's okay. But I'm going to put my stamps closer. Oh, moved it. There we go. And my Versamark. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. You know what I should do? In the meantime, while we are not using these markers, if I make myself a little more space, I can work a bit better and you can see a bit better. Get these out of the way. Here we go. Move this into camera view for you. Move these over too. I'm not going to need all those stamps right now. Look at that. Now we can work. There we go. Stamp this down here. And I don't know why, anytime I've watched YouTubers or streamers doing crafts, mostly YouTubers, I haven't caught very many people doing this kind of craft on stream. Every time they stamp something out, they emboss it right away instead of doing a bunch of stamping. And I don't know if it's because it dries a bit and they're trying to get it on there before. I really don't know why. But that's what they do, so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Get some of that powder. Okay, I literally misplaced the powder. I was just using it. This ink resist thing is just beautiful once you see it. Get that heat gun all nice and hot. I just love watching this melt. And we'll put another one over here. Like so. You need to go, says Billiam, and do some tasks, but thanks for sharing all the fascinating, pretty things. Thank you, Billiam. I hope you get to see what the final result is once the ink is added. It's amazing to see. You had to stay and witness that part. It does look really cool, doesn't it? I love watching it melt. It's hard to do it for you guys on camera, but yeah, that's good. That's got some on there. Pull this out again. I think I'm going to do another one here, maybe a couple of little ones. It is time consuming, but it's very pretty. Oh, see, and I didn't put the anti-static on first. So this flower actually not as crisp as it should be. But it'll still look nice. See you later, Billiam. Thanks so much for stopping in. Put another one over here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller one and I'm going to put it down here and I'm going to try to get some more stamping done at the same time. So we're going to put one there. And we're going to put one, this small one right here. See if we can get a couple of these done at the same time so that we don't have to no. Okay, so we'll get these 3 done all at once. Don't forget the anti-static. Stamp these up. So this is going to be on this side here. Let's see if we can get a bunch of them done at the same time. I think it's really a matter of having the ink drying is the thing why they do it one at a time. But if I'm stamping all 3 up at the same time, I think it'll be fine. There we go. And there's some people, which I think I might end up doing, they put this in a container. So they don't have to keep picking it up every time. They just have a little scoop that they shake over top of their thing. Setson, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 2-month sub. Hello, hello. How are you today, Setson? We are doing magic today. You are just in time. And I'm getting better at this as we're going along. Hey, hey, how was your day, Setson? You missed, I'll show you once I'm done this, but you missed my, oh, I showed you my project that I'm going to do for my 100 followers that we hit today. We're going to let this heat up a bit because it works a lot better when it's heated up. And then watch the magic. Once this gets hot enough, look at that. Isn't that satisfying? Watching it melt. Oh, I stuck my finger in it. That's hot. Jesse, welcome in. We are doing magic right now. But we are prepping for the real magic. So we are almost done. I'm just going to fill in a couple more spots. There's my magnet snapping together. So we're going to put one little flower here, right there. And we're going to put this little guy. No, I can't put that one there. If we move this over, we can. We're going to plop this down. I got nothing up my sleeve, Burke. Just watch the magic. Don't burn myself. I always hurt myself. Things go better when I get hurt. I used to tell my kids, supper's going to be really good. I burnt myself. That's how we knew supper was going to be good. If Supreme had war wounds. There we go. Yes, and welcome back, Burke. What are we making? So right now we are making, we ended up going way off topic. So I started off doing a color chart so I could color these butterflies that I stamped out. And then Supreme has, like, you know, her brain going in 50,000 directions. So then I showed people how I can do heat embossing, which is putting like a plastic and melting it, and then it makes it shiny. And then I decided, well, let's stamp out some more, and we're going to do some more heat embossing, and we're going to do a fade resist technique. So we've got like 3 projects on the go. That is exactly why Ship cooks, because I would be at the Emerge all the time. And Ship's really good at it, and he enjoys it. So we are just finishing this up. I've got 2 more things to stamp out, and then we're going to do a little more magic with my heat gun. I feel like that moved. Oh, that'll do. Okay. So Burke says, my son learned at about 8 years old the difference between being hurt and being injured. He was playing goalie for his soccer team. He often got hurt, but was never injured. Yeah, there is a big difference between that. You're true. You're true. You're right. 3 projects on the go and none. Oh, 3 projects on the go and none completed. That's right. And I read tree, or I said tree, because I thought, oh, maybe Setson was here earlier when I talked about trees. This one didn't stamp. Oh, yes, it did. Okay, it did. Yeah, it's very subtle, but it's there. Okay, this is the last heat embossing. This is the last of this magic. 3 tree try, yes. That one. Oh, and I forgot to do the anti-static thing. Very important to do the anti-static thing. Now it's sticking everywhere. That's okay. This is gonna look so handmade with all of its flaws and beauties. Okay, so we are done with this for now. We are going to be done with this for now. Close this up. Now I'm going to do some magic. You don't see the stamp. No, it's stamped in what they call Versamark. It's a water stamp, stamp, so it's clear. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've read, it's kind of like mineral oil blend thing. So if you look on an angle here, I bring it up. I poured that powder on top and the powder stuck to it. So that's the point of it. And now we're going to melt this powder. I know, a stamp you can't see. It's like invisible ink. Watch. And we melt it. Just going to go over it one time on the top here. Make sure it's all melted good because I felt a couple of spots that didn't melt properly. Here, actually, where I stuck my finger in it. There we go. So, but that's not the coolest part. We can actually see that it's got a little shine, and it's nice if you want like a subtle touch. And I re-stamped this quite a few times, and I think the oil went through the paper. Yeah, it did. So that's why I'm really leaning towards thinking that it really does have some kind of mineral oil in it to make it stick. But this is the best part. So we're going to take this and we're going to turn it into something even better. So I just happen to have right here some ink that I bought that I've never used, that I've been wanting to use, which I think this project is just really perfect for it. So these inks are not even open yet, but I've been wanting to use them and I think they're going to look really good. So we will open these up. How did I get into this craft? I actually, so we were planning, well, at first, I've always liked doing a little bit of crafts. And my grandmother and my mom were really into it for a while. I'm going to grab a plastic here. Hold on. Okay. My grandmother and my mom were getting right into card making, and my aunt, um, and they were doing, my aunt actually does scrapbooking. I don't know that she does very many cards, but she does a lot of scrapbooking. And she got me into scrapbooking years and years ago too at one point. Um, but a different kind of, like, it was before scrapbooking was even big. What we used to do is take our pictures and then you look through magazines and cut out sayings in the magazines in different pictures and stuff, and do it like that. It was long before scrapbooking was a really big thing the way it is now. So when my grandmother passed away a couple of years ago, I asked if I could have her Cricut, which is a cutting machine for cutting paper. And I got that, and then I got some of her other supplies, and it was my mom's 65th birthday, and I made a bunch of decorations with the Cricut, and Um, I loved it so much, and then I just really stuck with it, and that was 4 years ago now. But I haven't been able to this is the most I've crafted in 4 years, and I'm loving it because I don't really have a lot of time. I mean aunt, yes. I say aunt. I have British English aunts, and I still call them aunt. Um, so what am I looking for? I got distracted here. Okay, so let's grab one of these, one of each. This is where the magic's going to start. Now, this I think is a pigment ink. It is. So this is actually going to be a sticky ink. It's not going to be like a normal ink or any of the inks that I've used so far on stream. This one is more opaque usually, and it goes on pretty sticky. So we are going to take this and spread it all over. We're going to create an ombre effect. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see yet. Just a sec, let me grab some tissue. I would have called it Kleenex, but so I don't know if you can see right here, the ink isn't grabbing as well. It's because I forgot to put the anti-static down, so some of the little plastic beads stuck there. That or there's oil from my hands that got on it. But now that those images are really going to pop out. Hombre? No, ombre. We're going to go from light to dark. Was it a pet ant? uh, how do you spell that? Ombre? O no H. Ombre. And it means like a color I have dégradé in my head. Like a color gradient. You know, sometimes it's tough having two languages. I don't know what we should do first. Let's do the purple because this purple looks quite light. And then we're going to wipe all this down, and in theory, doesn't seem to be working for me right now. But in theory, the ink will come off of that white stuff that we did. You didn't know that word? Yeah, it's a color gradient. So they're blending in together and called an ombre effect. So we're going to blend up into the teal here a little bit with the purple too. And then we're going to get real deep purple in the middle. And maybe some smoke on the water. You get that, Burke? Did you get that? Counting on you to have gotten that. Oh, that one's really dark. This ink works way different from the inks I've used before on stream. Fire in the sky. I'm really impressed that you can participate in chats in a second language sets. I know a bit of couple languages. I know a couple of languages, but I couldn't be in, say, French chat and get much out of it. And fire in the sky, smoke on the water. Everyone got it. Yay! Deep purple. You guys are the best. I love how you humor me. Tree and not 3. Yeah, but that happens. I thought it was a typo, to be honest. I just read it. Because I hadn't read ahead, I read it as tree. And I was talking about trees earlier, so it really seemed fitting for me. So this is an ombre effect. And now what we're going to do, hopefully this will work. If not, I'm going to have to go get paper towel. Yeah, this isn't working. And I don't know if there's a difference between paper towel or this. There shouldn't be. But the Kleenex is kind of breaking up a bit as I rub. You know what I think it is because I use this pigment ink, so it's sticking to all of it. But it still gives it like a watermark effect. Yeah, it's the wrong kind of ink. Because this pigment ink will actually sink into a lot of stuff. I would have had to use like this kind of a fade resistant dye ink. So the dyes would only color the paper and not the watermarking that I did with the thing. But I think that looks really pretty. So you type with confidence. 3 equals tree. That's right. And that's allowed. I'm used to, I mean, it's hard when it's spelled out and you're reading. You kind of read what you see. But being around French people all the time, like native French speaking, who don't speak much English, they can't say the TH sound. So I'm used to hearing tree instead of 3. All right, so just on time for math sets in. We're going to bring this down to 5. Oh, don't have to do math on that side. It's already got math done. And, oh no, sorry. 5 on this side. That's what it is. So this is 6. So we're going to take half off here. I don't want to take it off all on the same side. There was no math earlier, I swear. There was no math at all until you got here, Setson. I swear. There we go. So we're going to bring it to 5, and then this side is going to go down to 4.5. So 4? No, that's not right. Give me a sec. So this is 4.25 by 5.5. I shouldn't have brought it down to 5. I should have brought it to 5.25. Okay, which means we have to bring this down to, got to take 1/2 inch off. We've got to bring it down to 3.75. That's taken a lot off. Holy camoly. Now what? Or do we just do a 5x5 card? Let's do a square card. I've never made a square card before. Let's do that. Because we've got 5. These are the ones I cut down yesterday, 5x6. Yeah, let's make a square card. There we go. Yeah, well, I'm measuring in inches, Burke, because craft things just come in inches. Like, There's no centimeters on craft supplies. This one doesn't have centimeters. Nope, no centimeters. And my other one has centimeters and inches, but it's just too difficult. Okay, so we're going to cut down. We're going to find a blue to go with this. How about this? No. Never mind blue. You know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to make this like pretty. We are going to do metallic. Oh, my metallic ones are too far away. We're going to do frosted. Frosted purple? No, it's not even the right color. I've just got way too many choices here. See all these? Those are all frosted. Here's my metallic. We're going to do silver metallic. And these are really big guys. And I also know what else we're going to do. We're going to emboss it. Oh my goodness, I'm doing all the things now. That's too big. We need scissors. Cut this down a little bit. I don't cut straight. Okay, so we're going, I hope I cut that wide enough. I hope that's at least 5. It is. Okay. So we're going to cut this down to 5. No. 5, and we can go up to 5.5. 5.5 is what we're going to do. Now, are these all straight? That's straight. That's straight. That's straight. That's straight. Okay. I did that right. And now, goodness, my coloring stream turned into something completely different. Hold on. All right, so we're going to put this. Oh, it's not big enough. Well, that's not fun. That won't do. I wanted to put this embossing on this, but the plate's not big enough. And if I put it in just like that, it's actually going to press. How could I do that? Wonder if I could do one. No. Okay, well, scrap that idea. That's really upsetting. So I can't do 5x5 cards or 5.5 by 5.5 cards like that. Okay. That's fine. We don't need all the blingy stuff, all the extra embossing stuff. Put that on there like that. Yeah, rip. I also had to go get a card base because I don't have any 5x5 card bases made, or 5.5x5.5 card bases made. So we're gonna have to cut that to. I need my big cutter. Goodness, this project is like just taking a whole other turn here. Put that here. I need to clean up some of this stuff so I have room to work because I've got to bring out my couple of things here. A couple of other little tools that I've got. Get that out of the way. Put that in the tray. Move the tray over. Move that there. Keep those for later. Pull out the big guns. And that I'll need in a second. There we go. I've got to cut this down to 5.5, but I have to cut it this way, and my good cutter doesn't, I can't fit paper in this way. So we got to cut this down to 5.5, right there. You know, this cutter cost me quite a bit of money, and it's not nearly as good as my cheap one. But I can't get rid of it because I do sometimes need a bigger area, and it's better than, I have a guillotine, but it's like a school guillotine. It's like, I can't even show it on here, but I think it's 12, oh, it's more than 12 by 12. All right, now we need this. And we're going to score this at 5.5. This is my very first square card. I've never made a card this size before. Here we go. And my card pieces are here. Oh, we're going to trim. We're going to trim. I've changed my mind again. We are going to trim a 1/4 inch off. On this side, I noticed that flaw in the paper. This isn't straight. Go. I want a little border here. But I also don't want a plain border. So we are going to shape this up. As you know, Supreme always does everything really different. Put a little piece of tape down here so I don't go over. mask it off, and I think we're going to go with the purple. I don't have a purple brush anymore. I used it for the blue. And we're going to edge this up with the purple. That way I know the color shining through is going to be, or showing through is going to be the same color as in my card that we did, or on that plate that we did, the face plate. And guys, I'm like, seriously, I'm pretty much learning as I'm going too. I've watched many videos, but half the things I do are the first time I do them on stream. Hello, Leah. How are you? Welcome in. I am winging it. That's what I'm calling this. How are you doing? I started off doing one thing, moved on to another, never finished that first project. Now we're on our fourth project, I believe, and not one is done yet. I'm doing well. Winging it is the best way. It is. I just hope it's still as entertaining for everyone to watch me change my mind 50 times. Thank you for the follow, Kalina. Welcome in. So we are honestly winging it here because we started off stamping in order to color. Actually, no. First, we started a color chart so I could stamp and color. And then I stamped. And then I got excited and I embossed something. And then I got more excited and I did some heat embossing fade resist. And then, so that's where we are now. You love everything I'm doing, Nia? Thank you. I'm hoping I can like tie some of these up and make them into something for you guys. Welcome in, Kalina. How are you doing? And if you give me 1 second here, let me finish this up and then I've got some stuff to do. You're both here. You're just here to hear you say A. What's the A counter on today? I don't know that I've said it yet. I'm going to. I caught myself yesterday. I was about to say A, and I was speaking to you, Burke, and I said, "Isn't that right?" or something like that instead. I caught myself. You are un-Canadianizing me. Leah is making cards and doing paper quilling. And then I want to show, so after I'm done this, so please give her a follow if you're enjoying my crafting streams. You'll enjoy hers too. So, yeah. Oh, no. You know what I didn't do, eh? I said it. I said A. I usually rub this on my clothing first before I stick it down when I'm doing a large area, and I didn't. Thank goodness this is very low tacky tape. It just caught a little bit up there. There we go. You haven't heard me say it yet. And there I went and said it. On cue, right? I said it on cue. So let me close this up. I have such a mess going on here. If you guys could only see. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to reach for my glue here. You love the any accent, right? What timing, eh? Yeah, what timing? It's perfect, Burke. It's like you, foreshadowed that A coming. So normally I stick this down with, like my runner tape, but I just feel like this is curling a little, except I need my pin. I love this glue. I hate that it clogs. Oh my goodness. Setson revealed, "Speak French to me," one word, and I don't even know what word he asked for. I'm horrible. Oh, was Setson asking for ombre in French? Because it would be ombre or dégradé. If you're still here, Setson, give me that word again, please. I think that's my first French redeem, and I missed it. I want to show off my French. I'm not counting it when you read it in a message, by the way. Okay, good, thanks. I really should set up a counter. His word was 3. Oh, trois. Trois. Like that. So when he comes back, I will tell him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gave him all the numbers to 10. Oh, this glue is frustrating me. Okay, I'm quite content with the fact that the edges are cut or glued. I'm going to do runner tape for the rest. I'm content with that other part. There we go. Now, this is the part I have a hard time with, is the centering. There we go. I have to put a little glue in this corner here. There we are. That'll stick. I just hold it for a second. And then we are going to, I think I want to foam that up. I think I want to raise it. So we are going to raise it. I'm just thinking. I'm wondering if I should use foam, real foam. I wonder if I should just put it on foam altogether, because that way, because this is in very thick cardstock, and I'm afraid it's going to just kind of droop. So, see if we can cut foam with my cutter. I think we can. So that was 5.5 by 5. We're going to go by 5. Whoops. Wow. That slid so easily. Are we cutting? Nope. We've scored it. At least I know where to cut. I'm so horrible at cutting straight lines. I've cut foam with this before. I don't know why it's not cutting today. Because I've made my own stamps and I've cut foam. There we go. That'll work. Now I know I took some off of this. No, I'm going to take a smidgen off. Well, it doesn't have to be super straight because it's going to be underneath the card. We're just going to cut a little, fine little, tiny little piece off here on 2 sides. Well, that was a real fail. I've got the Doom in my name, Supreme Doom in the craft room. Alrighty. Now, glue, don't fail me now. I need you. I need you. All right, then. This is what we're going to do. You don't want to cooperate? That's fine. Got other ways to make you come out. Actually, I'm not even going to use you. Watch this trick. We're going to use this bottle. I'm going to put some right here. We're going to use this little piece of scrap here. And we're going to put the glue on. Here and there. This is working. Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. No need to get upset with the bottle. Just show it that we don't need it. We have other ways to get our glue. There we go. Press that down, hold it down. Sorry, you were playing a game. It was 3. Okay, 3. Sorry, and you typed that a long time ago, Setson. Sorry. But it was 3. I don't know why I just saw that now. There we go. Are you ready to cooperate now, Mr. Bottle? Now that you know you're kind of a little indispensable? See, that changes tune. I don't know. If someone's got a tip on how to stop these bottles from clogging up every 2 seconds, I'd love to hear it. I store it upside down. I put the cap on it, and they still clog up. You have a pin. So you're doing exactly, do you leave the pin in it? Because I tried that as well. I've got the pin that I keep poking through. But then I've tried leaving a pin. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to buy some stainless steel pins because I left one of these pins in it and the pin rusted. And then, boy, did I have a mess. So we are going to put this on like this. Chip is making a ton of noise up there. He's painting the house. Gotta go grab food, but I will leave a lurk. Looking forward to the finished card. Well, thank you, Leah. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your food. What have you decided to have? We always ask what we're having. And for anyone who wants to see the finished product, I try to remember to post it in Discord as early as possible. You could join my Discord. How come that didn't come up? Oh, because that's not an exclamation mark, Miss Supreme. How did I get that letter there? Or did I put a number 1? No idea yet. Other half just got home. Ah, I see. Well, enjoy your food and enjoy time with your other half. And if anyone would like to join the Discord, just know that when you do join, I don't have it automated, so I have to physically go in and give you access to the other channels. And so as soon as the stream is over, I will go in and give everyone access to the other channels. We have Canadian content, we have chit chat, we have my projects, we have share your projects. I'd love to see more projects by other people in the Discord. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be cards, anything artsy. It could be food. Food is artsy. So I'm loving that. I don't know what kind of sentiment we want to put on that. Um, and your requests, what type of card do you see when you see this? So we could either have it like this or we could have it like this. And that glue is not holding. So we can either have it open like that, which I think I prefer. Thank you for the follow, Cassima. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Can I call you Cass? Okay, I would like a request. What kind of card are we going to turn this into? Any kind of card. I pretty much have sentiments for everything. Hello, hello. I have birthday, get well soon, thinking of you. Thinking of you. Hey, no, tell me. What do you guys want? I like Cass. I don't mind calling you Cass if you don't mind it. But I would like to call you what you prefer. Oh, this is crooked. Oh, thank goodness the glue's still wet. Maybe I moved it. I might have moved it while I was rubbing it. There, better. Oh, stream got really blurry. Come on, focus, little camera. What's going on with my camera? That's way out of focus. This is my hand. This is my card. Will you stay focused if I bring it down? Well, why would it be so unfocused like that? There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's get some weight put on this. And if there are no requests, I honestly don't mind if you want to call me Cass. That's fine with me. Oh, good, Cass. Camera's on the struggle bus. It sure is. So we're going to put some weight down on this card. And if you guys don't have a request for a type of card this is going to be, then I may have an idea. I might not have an idea, but I might have an idea. I may have something already ready to go. Right here. Let's see. This might work. Not sure yet. Oh, it's quite large though. We could trim it. Might be a little late to trim it now though. Okay, that's too big. I thought it would work. Thought for sure it would work. So I don't know what on earth I would use this for then, because this is like the size of a card. Like a normal card is this size, but more narrow. Like that's It would have to go like that on a card. National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day. Is it really? Well, then, hmm, thought you'd stump me on that one, didn't you? In that case, I think we need to pull out my umbrella stamps, if I can find them. So maybe we stamp out some of these little pieces and put them on there and say hello sunshine, or showered with love, or it's your day. I think that's a good idea. I mean, we're not opening the umbrella indoors, but I don't know. Should we put an umbrella on there? Or should we just put rain or shine, you're always on my mind? Let's do that. Hello, sunshine. Okay, I'm going to put this over here so I can set some weight on it because it's still not glued down properly while we get some stamping happening. Showered with love. That's cool. Yeah. So I think I'm going to put hello sunshine and, oh, showered with love. That's not the one I grabbed. Okay, let's do showered with love. Showered with love it is. The only thing is, the sad thing is it's very little writing. But that's okay. We are going to make this work. I'm not even worried about it. These are going to have to be cleaned up and put away. I have created one uber mess. We're going to grab some cardstock here. Flip that over. I made a real mess of that pad. I need my lost emotes. All right, so we're going to come on. We're going to stamp out one of each. Hello, sunshine. And showered with love. And we'll do them in, should we do them in color, or should we just do them in black? Let's do them in black. And again, these are brand new stamps, so I don't know how they're going to stamp the first time. And I forgot to season them, so we'll have to see. Not too bad. I could use another little dab. we go. If we don't like them for this one, we just stamp them up again and use them for another card. Never wasted. I don't think I stamped this out straight though. I did pretty good on that one. There we go. I did pretty good on that one too. Okay. Here we go. So we've got 2 of those stamped out. And I think I'm looking over at my ribbon and I think we might end up. So Burke, do you want umbrellas on there? Because I will definitely cut out umbrellas for you. I think it could be really cute. Yes. Okay, perfect. I am doing the umbrellas for you. All right, so we are going to have an open umbrella. And we need this. And then I think we need the rain boots. What do you think? I think that would really complete it. And if we don't use them, that's fine. I'm really happy I cut up a bunch of these things yesterday for an unrelated project, but they're coming in really handy today. Oh, that's right. That's something we can do is stamp this out like this. Okay, I'm going to try something new here, okay? See if it works. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to move on to plan B. It's not a big deal. Or back to plan A, I should say. So I have seen people use the back of the stamp to color. So we're going to give that a try. We can't do it with the boots. We may not even be able to do it with the umbrella because the umbrella might not be 100% symmetrical. I'm just assuming it is. I've moved over again. You guys can't see what I'm doing. We're going to give this a try. One more stamp. This stamp set always reminds me of my aunt. My aunt. I don't know why. From the day I bought it, actually from the day I saw it and ordered it, she likes to garden, and it just reminds me of her. Those boots need another little stamping. Take off the umbrella. That one stamped really nicely. That one part of the boot just doesn't seem to be holding the ink very well. Boy, I am really using stamps and supplies today, that's for sure. I'm going to lose stamps if I don't figure out a system here. There we go. Okay, so let's give this a try with the, will that work? I think it will. Okay. Now let's take another quick look at this card. I think we should go like really different. I wonder if I have a really nice like yellowy, orangey, like a contrasting color. I don't think I have any of those colors. I think I'm quite low on, oh, I do have a yellow. It's a new yellow. Let me find it. I've got, or should we color in with markers? Maybe we should do that. I want to try this. Let's give this a try. I'm still looking for the yellow I want. I can't find it. Whoop. This one. Come on. I think I only want yellow boots. I think I want a purple umbrella. That's what I think I want. Oh, these are so difficult to open. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Now I won't be able to get that back in the same spot. All right. I'm going to try this anyways. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to restamp another black umbrella. Just this yellow ink is not going evenly. Got some really darker spots there. That's where it's going. May or may not look good. We'll see. No. I mean, I do like it. I don't like it for this card. But I will definitely use that for something else with more of a grungy feel to it. Hey, Akadel, welcome back. We are experimenting to be able to finish off this card because I've got 5,000 things on the go. And I'm not, I love this umbrella. I don't love it for what we've got in mind here. So we're going to save that for something else. I will definitely use it for something. I will put it in my stash of things to use later. And we're going to color that. I've decided we're going to use markers. That was what the stream was supposed to be about. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just clean this up, restamp the umbrella, and color it. Got more stuff here. And, oh, almost lost this. Now I've gone and used a Kleenex on the back of this stamp. Okay, it's stuck. I didn't think it would stick. I thought maybe I put too much, like little lint on the back that it wouldn't stick anymore. But it's stuck. So how was your visit, Icadell? We've done so many cool things. I started off doing one thing, moved on to another, and I've got 4 projects open and not one of them is finished, I believe. Well, I know none of them are finished, but I think we've got 4 on the go. I don't think I like that handle very much where it is, but I think we're going to separate them. Alrighty. Yes, this stream, actually I have a few streams to put up on YouTube. I've got this one, yesterday's stream, and I believe the day before. I don't think are up on YouTube yet. So I do have to get on those. But they're definitely here on Twitch for another little while too. So at least you get to see the chat and everything too. So I've decided, I believe I want the boots to be this, which is called beige, which I think is this. I should have made them like really fun boots, some strange color. These markers bleed a lot though. And I'm not sure if it's the markers themselves or the cardstock I'm using, but they really do bleed. Which kind of helps me when I'm trying to blend, but not very good when I want to cut and leave a white edge and the white edge colors out. If I get any better at coloring, I'll invest in really good markers that don't bleed. And I'm quite limited in the colors I have right now too. So we've got that color for the boots. And I'm pretty sure I want this one for the umbrella. Which now, picture this. Before stream, I mean, beginning of stream, I did this. But before stream, I was coloring and I just had them all laying out. I didn't have any color code or anything. So I kept grabbing and trying to test the colors over and over and over again. So what? Yeah, let's do blue and purple. I don't know why, but I'm nervous coloring on stream. I mean, so what if I make a mistake? And I think the mistakes just kind of add to the character. Don't be a slouch. All right, thank you. I will stand up straight and make you an honorary Canadian. Okay, I love making people an honorary Canadian. Let me grab my cards right here. So, Burke, you can be an honorary Canadian for the entire stream. Actually, let's make it the entire day because I'm feeling really generous today. Let me just see if this one is okay. This is not a 100% difficult one. This is attainable. So, Burke, the Supreme Court of Canada is located in what city? I don't know if I flash the answer on the camera. But the Supreme Court of Canada is located in what city? And I encourage you to answer without looking, but I do encourage Googling if you don't know. So, yes, it is Ottawa. So, it's logical, as you said, as I would think, but it says it's logical that the Supreme Court of Canada would be located in our nation's capital. The Supreme Court of Canada is considered to be the court of last resort, which means it is the highest court of Canada. And because we are in Canada, it is en français aussi. I love this game. So you, Burke, are an honorary Canadian for the day. And I have to say that with your answer of Ottawa, I would think that would make me believe that you know that the capital of Canada is in Ottawa, which is more than some Canadians even know. So good. Good for you. A lot of people think the capital of Canada is Toronto, but that is the capital of Ontario because Ottawa and Canada end in A, and Ontario and Toronto end in A, which I don't think is a difficult one for other people other than Ontario people because we have two capitals in our province. We have Ottawa and Toronto, so people get confused because they're both in Ontario. But that's a trick that I've taught my students. Canada ends in A, Ottawa ends in A, so they go together. Ontario and Toronto, they go together. So, to be fair, I nearly said Toronto, but then realized that the Senators hockey team are from Ottawa. Aha, hockey helped you out. So, you allowed our national sport to help you out in becoming an honorary Canadian. Not much more Canadian than that, eh, Burke? A counter two. I thought I was up to three earlier. Oh, no, that was Setson's Redeem, I believe. I purposely did that one for you, Burke. I even emphasized it for you. Oh, this is going to be really cute. And I want the purple that says purple, which is this one. Ooh, that purple is blending into the bleeding right in there. Some of these bleed a lot more than others. Purple is one of them. Like it's bleeding already down into this white. What I get for buying cheap markers. If I color more, I'll make the leap to more expensive markers, but for now, for how often I do it, I have to go with what makes sense, right? That's a cute little umbrella. You could tell that I emphasized it. All right, let's put some little bit of, I don't want to do this because it's going to really bleed, but okay, let's go with the blue then. 61, yeah. Go with the blue on the boots because her boots need to match her umbrella somehow. Oh, I don't love the blue, but oh well. That's okay. All right, here we go with my baby scissors. I'm gonna fussy cut these. Oh, I found my really good scissors. I love these ones for fussy cutting. Sorry, I'm losing some little sticky cubes here. They're all in my tray. I love these teeny tiny little scissors. They're perfect for fussy cutting. They were up in another little area that I had. So I've been using the black ones, which work well too, but they're a little bigger. These ones are just so teeny tiny. They fussy cut really nicely. And fussy cut is when you like just whatever. You don't really care too much about the lines. And a lot of fussy cutting includes having a little white border around it. But I find fussy cutting is actually a little bit of work. I thought fussy was like, whatever. I don't care what it looks like, but no, you do. You're supposed to turn the paper, but yet my paper will not turn. There we go. All right, we got one boot. Get our little umbrella. Wow, the day is going by very quickly today. It's streaming for quite a while. Last time I looked at the time, it was about, I think it was 2:30 last time I looked at the time. Get this cut up, get it pieced together. Get a little glimpse of all the little things we did get done today. And all the things that'll have to be done put aside for another time to finish. We definitely will finish them. because that's one thing I've got to get on is starting something and finishing it. And streaming is actually helping me do that because I'm wanting to finish it for you guys. Like I feel like when I start something here and you've seen it, for the most part, you're going to want to see how it turned out. Some things I'm sure you could take it or leave it, but for other things, you want to see the project followed through, right? 3 hours exactly now. Oh, wow. I can't believe it's been that long. Thank you, Burke. So we will take that. Umbrella might be a little too small for this card. I think it might be a little too small. It's quite a large card. Hmm. I think that can tie it all together. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut these a little rounder. Kind of thinking of clouds. And that's tiny too. This is such a big card. I probably shouldn't have cut these down then. Hmm. I feel like a villager. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to start piecing it together, and I think I may. Oh. I may find something else that we're going to put on here. Just trying to think. I've got some ribbon, which I should have done earlier if I was going to do ribbon. It's nice when you come on. Your sticky side goes on the paper, not on me, please. Thank you so much. Okay, think, Supreme, think. I don't know if you know Misty Joy, but she has a building she calls the Church of that houses villagers. That's cute. I've talked to Misty Joy in your streams, I believe, as well in Soho's stream. I think that might be where I met her the first time, was in Soho's. Is that possible? I'm not sure who Misty Joy knew. Modeled after a church in Reykjavik, Iceland. Oh, cool. Soho and I both mod for her, so it's likely. Yeah, okay. Did you meet her through Soho? Who do you not mod for, Burke? Like, I think you mod for everyone. I knew you were gonna say that. I asked the question and I went, "Oh, me." I think you met Oh, okay. Okay. You are more than welcome to be one of my mod. The reason why I didn't ask you is because you mod for so many and I don't want you to feel obligated, but I would be honored to have you as a mod. So you DM me what you would like to do, because I understand either way, but I would absolutely love to have you on the team. But honestly, the only reason why I didn't approach you is because I know you're so busy modding for so many people. The only first crafter I mod for are Bowser's ship and kit. Well, that's quite a few. I mean, that's 1/3 of them, or 1/4 of them. There we go. Oh, that kind of balanced it out a little better, I think. I don't know, but I forgot I wanted to do this. With blue, I guess. You can't even tell that these are two different blues. Yeah, exactly. Yourself, I mean, you're there. I know that when I look at the shout outs for first craft, I go, there's somebody missing. Oh yeah, me. We're just gonna add a little bit of color around this to make it pop. Doesn't make it look like much of a cloud anymore though. Kind of just looks like a really poorly cut piece of paper. I think I'll rework that. I will maybe we'll even put a piece in the back. I'm definitely loving this a little bit more. But yeah, I shouldn't have cut these down so small. I felt they were small to begin with, and then I went smaller. And now with edging around them, I'm technically making them look smaller, even though they're not smaller. Because the white is getting smaller. So I'm going to prop these up. The hard part is when more than one person I mod for is streaming at the same time, which happens all the time now. Well, I guess when you've got that many, it's bound to happen, right? And especially like along with your streams too. All right, so we are going to pop this down here. I am going to take a step back from this and take a look at it. I love the umbrella and I love everything, the idea behind it, but I think, some of these things need to be a little bit bigger because the card is so tiny. Or sorry, the card is so big. I know, I noticed the time and I went, "Oh my goodness. I didn't realize it was that late already." So, Thank you for being here, Burke. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of put this aside for a bit, and I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm probably gonna cut another little piece. I think I'm gonna restamp these, cut them bigger, put another layer underneath them to make them take up a little bit more space. And there's some other things that I want to do. I can add some little droplets of dew looking stuff, but I don't want to do that because it's so permanent. I don't want to do it yet until I know what I want to do. So, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at thank you, Burke. I will absolutely do this again on a smaller card for sure. Because I just feel the card's a little too big for the design we chose, but that's okay. I'm going to make this work. I just need to think about it. So thank you for the idea because I never would have thought to go with an umbrella themed card. And I love that you suggested that, even if it was to troll me. Let's see who's. Oh, I've got my own stream up, but I'm way. You looked up odd holidays. Well, that was a good call. Very, very good call. So none of my. Oh, I have one. I have one Makers and Crafters live. Hmm. Okay. Let's head on over to Bruno. Oh, you have one? Oh, it's me. um yeah, we'll head over to Bruno. I'm often not streaming at the same time as Bruno is. I try to not stream so that I have time to finish up my stream and then get to Bruno's stream later. So um didn't see anyone else that I knew. So let's head on over to Bruno. It is Minecraft. I will be there modding. So I'll be able to chat with you over there. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the subs, sets and subbed, resubbed, and the new follows. And 21 people that you follow who are live and 4 aren't playing Minecraft. So they're almost all playing Minecraft. I know it's a really busy Minecraft day. That's all I see is Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. So show Bruno some love. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do like, whoops, if I have time to do it, because we're raiding out. But I do like that idea that Burke does. Because then you see. There we go. I had to scroll down to not see Minecraft. Really? It didn't shout him out. What did I do wrong? Oh, I don't have shout out like that. I'm still in my own stream. There we go. Yeah, that's a good idea because then it's there, and I've gotten lost in raids before too, where I didn't get brought over, so then you can go back and do it. So thanks, guys. See you later. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. Later.
What were you doing on your stream? I want to know. Oh. I don't know if I still was watching because on parents now. All kinds of stuff. Showing all your supplies, right? That's what you do with supplies. I do a couple things. Oh look, I also got do a little crap with that. And then I also got this. Was not finished. Anyway, I did my stream. My morning list. That I have opened. I started with coloring, stamping, and technique. I really was not finishing. Some starting here, something with it. For that guy, I don't know what's up. Acting up yesterday. I disconnected. Oh, she was there. Nice. Or I don't need like bro. Somebody might have his own something. Oh, what? I think now for one box, 1 diamond. What I bought earlier was good. So we might show camping on the thing. I can Bruno there says, but I went, oh no. It happened to me. Honey, I said so. One diamond block. Guys, battles, I don't need it. So, because for sale, under the potions, diamond block. When they perks, work, whatever to somebody needs. Perks, kind of thing, I check right here. Tyree, don't bite me. Oh, no, not the drink. Over here, the hole. What's the hole? Some, look, the hole of the, what is going on here? And also, look, I left the glass here. And it's not done, they have